I'm Danica Patrick, and I'm pretty intense.
Were you a poor family growing up too?
Yeah. We had a deadbeat dad. So from less than I was 2 years old, my mom raised us. Very, very difficult for us. But at 6 years old, she took us to downtown LA. It was different than today. We had the Bullocks, the Broadway, all these really cool department stores, May Company with all these Christmas things going on in front of them. You ride the little train, you see the we thought luckiest kids in the world. We took the streetcar down. Used to be little streetcars. Anyways, it was wonderful. We thought we were the luckiest kids in the world. So my mom that year, this would be 1950, gave my brother and I, 51, a dime and said, boys, each of you with little fingers, hold this dime in half, go over and give that man ringing the bell at the bucket. We did. We put in that red bucket and we said, Mom, why did we give that man in the red bucket there a dime? In those days, that's 2 large soda pops and 3 candy bars.
Oh, gosh.
You said, Mom. And she said, boys, that's the Salvation Army. And they help feed people and give people places to live that have nothing. She says, boys, always remember in your lives that there'll always be people that have less than you are. We can only afford a dime this year, but we're giving something. And I tried to volunteer a little bit for the Red Cross to help raise money for them, but I couldn't do that a lot because I got to take care of you kids. But now you kids are participating with me with this dime. And I never forgot it. So even in my riding with the Hells Angels and Saint and Slave days many, many years ago.
You were in the Hells Angels?
I rode with them. They were,
okay. Similar though.
Well, you'll see when you see Good Fortune.
Okay.
Okay. Anyways, but whenever we used to have Lovin's in Griffith Park, and I lived here in LA, and I would go there at Thanksgiving or Christmas, and even with my little son when I inherited him also, and help serve food. It just felt good to do. It just felt good to do. It's kind of, once you start doing things like that, it's in bread helps somebody else out.
It's like getting gifts for people. It's really like once you start doing it, you realize how much better you feel doing it, how much more fun it is instead of like one more damn T-shirt down the street, another jacket, another pair of jeans. It's like to share and to see somebody light up because of what you're doing is so much more powerful.
The biggest thing anyone can do today, you want to do something different today and see a reaction?
Sure.
Get on an elevator or an escalator, turn right around and look at the people on there and smile. Good morning or good afternoon or hi guys. That's all. Just turn around again.
Yeah.
And you'll be amazed. All of a sudden, there'll be few of any people that won't smile back. And, well, thank you. Are you having a good day, too? It just opens up relationships. Happy.
You've been described as being unstoppably positive. Mm-hmm. And I can feel that. I can see that. And you've told me how, you grew up in a family that you had, not a lot of money, and you had a deadbeat dad, and your mom was obviously a really positive influence. So how do you get to the point? How do you get to where you're at? How do you think the way you think? How can you self-actualize? How can you be positive? Can you identify a reason?
Well, for me, it's a little easier than maybe for some people because one, when you're down and out more than once, you don't know money, know nothing, and something good happens. Oh boy, this is great. But I was, with all due respect, I was born, I think, positive. My mom would always tell me, my God, be careful. Mom, I'm going to be just fine. I was kind of born positive. Then obviously when you're down, you go up, you get even more positive because you're so happy. And then when you have an abundance of something and you get to share it with people and you see a good end result, it's happy. If you do something for somebody else and ask absolutely nothing in return, it's the greatest high you'll ever get. Now, I went through the 60s, okay? It's the greatest high you'll ever get when you help somebody and you ask nothing in return. Yes, absolutely nothing in return. It's higher than smoking anything.
Is that how you would describe a good giver?
Yeah, when you give to somebody or something or some environment, whether it's the environment for the planet or for people, and you ask nothing in return, you do it because it's the thing to do. Mm-hmm. Oh, do you get a good high? Everyone likes to be acknowledged, but do it sometime and don't tell anybody you did it. Like there'll be times, Austin especially, I'll go downtown, and when I'm in LA, I'll do it because I was homeless here once, and I'll hand out $100 bills. I'll just go by and say, this is for you, and I'll just keep on walking. And one lady I gave a stack to. It was a $10,000 stack. She was just the kindest, sweetest lady, and I talked to her a little bit. She told me a little about her life, and I said, can I give you a couple of dollars? Oh, no. I found out a way to make it okay because I don't like to ask for anything. I said, okay, so I just held her hand, and I said, can I put put a note in your pocket? He goes, sure. So I just put a note in her pocket without realizing. Just pulled 10,000 out, put it in her pocket. There, was folded with a rubber band. Wow. And I said, you are so blessed. Why don't you wait a few minutes before I read my note? Say a little prayer, then read the note, okay? And I disappeared.
Did you hear her scream?
Nope. And I just disappeared. Wasn't even listening.